Let's get real, gentlemen. One common problem many of us face, especially those striving to conquer the modern dating scene, is the overwhelming pressure to project an image that isn't truly us. Whether it's curating the perfect social media profile or maintaining a facade of success and charm, the quest for approval often leads us far astray from who we genuinely are. This chase for validation demands that we bury the essence of our identity under layers of superficial perfection. What happens then? We lose touch with our true selves, drift further from meaningful connections, and perpetually chase an unattainable ideal. So, how do we break free from this self-imposed prison? Enter Heidegger's concept of authenticity. Heidegger's concept of authenticity is an unflinching exploration of what it means to live genuinely. This German philosopher introduced a revolutionary way of understanding our existence, suggesting that we either choose to live authentically or succumb to the inauthentic existence that society imposes. Authenticity, according to Heidegger, is about embracing who we are rather than conforming to external expectations. It's about owning our values, desires, and experiences without apology or hesitation. Heidegger argues that to be authentic, we must confront the reality of our being. He introduces us to the notion of Dasein, a term encapsulating the idea that we are beings in the world, with the capacity to understand and interpret our existence. This isn't some abstract or aloof concept. It's grounded and immediate. Being authentic requires acute self-awareness and an intentional confrontation with the parts of ourselves we often shy away from. It means recognizing our temporality and the inevitability of death, which paradoxically liberates us to truly live. An authentic life, in Heidegger's view, is one that acknowledges the limitations of life and embraces the freedom to make choices consistent with one's true self. It's the understanding that fulfillment lies not in societal accolades, but in a life of coherent truthfulness with oneself. By rejecting passive surrender to societal norms and ideologies, we reclaim our individuality and live with genuine intent. It's liberating, powerful, and absolutely essential. Now let's translate this profound philosophy into a practical solution for our initial quandary. How can authenticity, as conceived by Heidegger, cure the malady of personas crafted for approval? First and foremost, by grounding ourselves in authenticity, we replace anxious pretense with unwavering self-assurance. We become emboldened to present ourselves as we are, flaws and all, to the world. Such clarity and strength repel the superficial and attract the genuine, creating a fertile ground for meaningful relationships. Instead of projecting false perfection, embrace who you truly are. Understand your values, your passions, your nightmares, and shape your relationships around that truth. It's not about fitting molds, it's about smashing them to reveal the raw substance beneath. Heidegger's authenticity can do wonders beyond just resolving the dating dilemma. In your career, it pushes you to pursue paths aligned with your core values rather than societal prestige. It fosters resilience because failure, in an authentic life, isn't about personal worthlessness, but about learning and growth. In the realm of exercise, authenticity drives you to seek health as a value rather than mere aesthetic appeal, fostering sustainable habits. When it comes to happiness, authenticity offers a refreshing roadmap. It allows you to define happiness on your terms, independent of societal benchmarks. Embrace authenticity, and life's hurdles transform from insurmountable barriers to stepping stones of personal evolution. This philosophical cornerstone holds the power to dissolve the disconnect between who you are and who you feel pressured to be, enabling you to thrive across all dimensions of life. So here's your call to action, gents. Align yourself with authenticity. Step away from the charade and let your genuine self lead the charge. Imagine the freedom of living untethered to others' expectations and the profound impact it can make in your journey. Be bold, be unapologetically you, and witness the transformation it brings. Dive into the truth of your being and let it empower every step you take.